Hey, soul survivors, I'm Cynthia Schiller. We are going to talk about Easter and also the holidays, the new supply. A lot of us are still going through the 5 stages of grief, and it's normal to get angry. It's normal to be curious. It's normal to want to understand things. But just like this tree behind me, the narcissist loves to take and take. And if you've ever read the book, The Giving Tree, where the tree gives the shade to this little boy, gives it fruit to eat, gives it bark and wood to build stuff, and then it has nothing left to give. And then it is useless to the little boy and he just goes on his way. So when we are loving unconditionally, we have to be careful with that because we can give too much of ourselves. And when we do that, there is nothing left of us. And it also enables the narcissist to take advantage of us. Now, with the new supply, everybody is different. So don't compare yourself to the new supply. You're going to have better qualities in some aspects, and they're going to have better qualities in other aspects. People are just different. So just be the best you that you can be. That's all you can ask of yourself. And when we're wondering, is the narcissist the new supply? Are they getting everything? The narcissist has learned what works. And so they're going to take everything that we wanted and give it to that person. It was a learning lesson for them on how to manipulate. And it's completely unfair, but that's what they do. They go through a cycle where they will discard because what happens is, the person that they're with is going to love them pretty much like we did, unconditionally or pretty close to it, trying to be the best wife or husband or mate. And over time, the narcissist wants to be loved so bad that they put up this fantastic mask. And that's what the person is loving. They are loving the mask. They are not loving the narcissist because they don't know the narcissist. So over time, the narcissist feels the love of the mask, and then they start to resent being loved for somebody who they aren't. And when they do show their true colors, it's something we don't like. And it becomes apparent to them that who they are on the inside isn't necessarily a likable person or a known person. And a lot of times, too, with certain things, we would be understanding. But with the lies and the cheating and things that they can do, how dismissive they are, if we knew the true person, we could help them adjust things, but they will always hide who they are. They also don't really know who they are. That's why they need to mirror us. And then once they become themselves, they feel empty, they feel unloved, and they feel unlovable. So whenever we do love them, they think that we're manipulating them or lying when we're trying to understand them, when they're in that lower mask wall. So the new supply is going to go through that too. And whether they're physically or emotionally discarded, it's going to happen either emotionally or physically as well, having them move out. So when we are trying to heal, we need to focus on ourselves. And I know there's a lot of people who are just like, love yourself first. And we do have to do that. But in the process, it doesn't mean isolate yourself. It means get stronger. And, I was in this gymnastics class and doing a back bend, standing up and then coming back up. And I kept trying and trying and trying. And all my gymnastics teacher did was kind of grab my belly by the leotard and barely help me. Maybe even some of it was mental, but after she did that, I was able to stand up from a back bend, really with almost no assistance. But I needed that. And it's a simple little thing, very minute help. So when we're healing, we can have our friends help us just to get out there, somebody to go for a walk with. And it can keep us motivated. It can help us reconnect with people. It can help us feel good and give us a sense of purpose. and accountability. I promised my friend I would do this, and we do it, and it feels good, and people appreciate it, so we feel appreciated, and it just falls into place, just like that standing up from the back bend. Sometimes, there are things that are easier when you're helped. You can struggle and struggle and struggle by yourself, hoping you get it, or you can go and connect with somebody. Today is Easter. I don't know if you guys have gone to church. Sometimes reconnecting with your religion, whatever religion that may be, can be helpful. Gives you some guidance and some feeling of being loved, you know. And the cycles that the narcissist goes through is a lot of times because they've been enabled. And there are times that we didn't purposely enable them, but when we constantly forgive them and don't hold them accountable, or they don't change their ways, that it stays toxic. So we can never change somebody. We can tell them our wishes and we can change ourselves, but to stay in a toxic relationship and give all that you can is going to leave you like an empty tree without even the trunk, with no foundation. And it is painful, and there is anger that we go through. Stay true to yourself. Don't try to get revenge. That's just going to have other people look at you in a different light. And we have to change our mindset. Instead of being upset for what we don't have, we have to think of what we do have. If we have an abundance mindset as opposed to lacking things, it shifts our happiness. So one good thing today is, I want to say, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, whether you celebrate or not, that this is a break. This is time that we can do something special for ourselves. And the way narcissists hurt so many people is devastating, but it is a life's lesson, and it can let us know, what boundaries we need to set so this doesn't continue to happen. A lot of times narcissists attract the same type of people, and we have to be aware and start looking at those red flags, start investing in the relationship before it goes too fast, because that's how they suck you in. And, with the new supply, they probably move very quickly. They probably did that monkey branching and swept them off their feet. And it's going to take time to unfold. Those lies are going to be believed for a while. And eventually the truth comes out. Always does. And that's when things are going to start to fall apart. The other thing, too, that's interesting about narcissists is like with the confabulation, making up stories that they believe to be true. So we are just in this altered reality, and they get angry when we don't believe their confabulations because they believe them as truth. And there are flat out lies, and also lies that you tell repeatedly become a truth in their mind. And it's just going to always leave you confused and not connected. The narcissist is very uncomfortable with connection. So with the new supply, if your person is a narcissist, they're not connected to them. You have to remember that. They don't like connection. They like superficial. They like things that go their way. And eventually the things that they lied about, they're going to get sick of doing. Whether it's, liking going to concerts and they actually hate it, or they have social anxiety with it. That's another thing too. There's a lot of comorbidities. No two narcissists are the same. No two connections are the same. Is a new supply, is that person toxic? Are they healthy? And that's going to play into how long they stay together. Are they trauma bonded? A lot of times in toxic relationships, people get trauma bonded because when the narcissist hides who they are, we get curious. We want to know more. And they're trying to hide what we're trying to seek out. And so there's that push-pull that causes those trauma bonds. And the narcissist feels where they have to stay in power. So they are going to control the person or the situation to where it's not going to mold into something that gels. It's not going to mold into something that works together. It's like water and oil. It's just going to get stirred up. It's never going to turn into one. When two get married, they become one. It's always going to be that oil and water. Makes a great salad dressing, but not a great life. Enjoy the holiday weekend, and please like and subscribe. One-on-ones are available, and stay strong. Don't be a giving tree. Don't give everything. Give your time to rejuvenate. Give some, rejuvenate, give some more, rejuvenate. Take time for yourself. Take time to heal and love yourself. Spend some time with someone today, even if it's just a phone call. And I hope to see you in live chat.